Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Archaeology breakthrough as 1,000-year-old ring unlocking secrets of vanished kingdom is unearthed on UK shores. A ring believed to date back more than 1,000 years has been unearthed by a volunteer. John Ralph made the incredible find while he was on a dig at a fort in Birged, Scotland. The area was reportedly a prominent seat of power within the Pictish kingdom. The Picts were descendants of the native Iron Age people. They lived between 300 AD and 900 AD in what we now know as Scotland. John, 68, scooped the accessory with other eager volunteers led by the University of Aberdeen. The pensioner signed up to the group after retiring as an engineer. The ring caught his eye immediately, at which point he handed it to another member of the cohort for extra inspection. I had found a few interesting items including bone pins, and it was great being part of the team, which was the real draw, he told the BBC. I was just clearing the floor of a building, and at first I saw a metal pin, and then lo and behold, there was the ring. It was like a striker scoring a goal. It was only when I showed it to the volunteer next to me, and he got excited that I thought it might really be something. You are always a bit surprised when you get something like that. The ring has been passed on to the National Museum of Scotland's Post-Excavation Service for analysis. Professor of Archaeology at the university, Gordon Noble, who led the excavation, lifted the lid on just how rare a find the ring was. He said, "John was digging and then came over and said, 'Look what I found.' What he handed over was truly incredible. We could see it was something really exciting, as despite more than 1,000 years in the ground, we could see glints of the possible garnet setting. There are very few Pictish rings which have ever been discovered, and those we do know about usually come from hoards which were placed in the ground deliberately for safekeeping in some way. What we know about Fort Trieux and the Picts is from foreign sources, the Romans, the English and Irish chroniclers, and from archaeology and other research which thankfully is ongoing and is bringing to light more evidence of this truly lost kingdom and its peoples. However, we still do not know what language was spoken by the Picts, nor do we know of any Pictish writings save some largely undeciphered inscriptions on the items, which most prove that the Picts existed. The numerous standings, stones, and slabs which are scattered around those areas of modern-day Scotland in which they lived in the first millennium of the Common Era. More than 200 Pictish stones have been identified due to their distinctive symbols, showing that the Picts were widespread across Scotland, north of the Forth and Clyde, and that they had their own culture and an organized society, especially after they converted to Christianity in the 6th and 7th centuries. Source: The National. The breathtaking discovery came just months after scientists claimed to have unearthed the world's oldest human DNA in Europe. In a cave under a medieval castle, 13 bone fragments were unearthed that belonged to 6 individuals including a mum and a daughter, as well as distant cousins. The fragments were discovered in Ronnies, Germany, with the people they belonged to believed to have walked the earth around 45,000 years ago, according to a study. Elsewhere, an archaeologist found a secret message in a bottle from a Viking dig site dating back to 150 years ago. The bottle was discovered at a known Viking burial site in Norway and was originally buried by another archaeologist in 1874.